Whew. Okay. Gonna stick with this. Let the frickin' torment continue. Oh man, will I get Emerald rank this stream? I highly doubt it.
Yeah, let's race.
But we can certainly try. Earning 1 point for every first place victory and losing 100 for every 12th place. You won't lose, but you know how it is. Wow, thank you, Sega. Oh man. Goes of him, how goes it? How you doing?
Hey guys.
Did I see your video yesterday? I watched half of it and then stopped to go do something. I'll watch the rest of it later today.
Hey guys.
What's good? Doing good? Good to hear. Okay. Let the torment continue. Oh boy. Woo-wee. Let's do it. Will I reach Emerald rank this stream? I doubt it, but we can certainly try. Woo! I would like to not be behind you with that magnet. Now I have a magnet of my own. I will drop it there. Okay, I did a few warm-up races before getting on. So hopefully that'll...
Let's keep up the pace.
Actually, that magnet kind of helped. I was no longer in first place for that to hit me. Gosh, and the overly common buzzsaw shows up way more than he needs to. Why does that item exist? It really shouldn't. See you next time, Momo Chow. Got that at least at somebody. Guess not. Okay, cool, I got a defensive item. This guy's got a freaking monster truck. Oh my gosh, dude. The overly common buzzsaw, once again. boy. One boost and a monster truck. How is that going to help me get back? Oh my gosh, I saw that. That sucked.
Gotta focus next time.
No, Sonic. There's no gotta focus next time. It's gotta get lucky next time. How many points am I going to lose? 10? I'm going to lose 10 points, I guess? Huh? Because you didn't give me a proper comeback item? Nearly. I really would like Sega to never do another Legends tournament ever again. Even if they somehow make it work properly, I don't want them to ever do this ever again, because this is a failure. This is so much a failure that it is probably the biggest failure I have ever known in the entire gaming world. This Legends tournament is such a flop that whoever thought of it needs to be vivisected. Whoever thought this was a good idea needs to be vivisected. We need to study them, because they are clearly not. They are clearly not human. They are clearly not human. We need to study them to understand the absolute limited intellectual capacity and stupidity that is the thing that said this was a good idea. Get first place, get 3 points. Get fourth, lose 10. And the worst part is, no one plays this because of how trash it is. No one plays this Legend tournament because of how absolutely plain, flat out awful it is. So you're always going to get put into a lobby full of bots. And as a result, victories against bots don't count, don't give you any points, but they sure as heck will frickin' take points. So at this point in the tournament, I don't think I'll be getting Emerald rank, and it's not my fault, it's Sega's fault for not knowing how to do this properly. If I don't get the Emerald rank, it will 100% not be my fault, it will be 100% on Sega. Because they were trying to push this out as soon as possible, and for what? What reason do they have to push this out right now, as soon as they did? What reason did they have to shove this out as soon as they did? The game's only been out for 2 months. It's not ready for something like this yet. There's way too many balancing problems to be had. Jeez Louise. If I don't get to Emerald, I won't care, and when round 2 comes along, I'm not gonna bother touching it. Even if Sega supposedly says that they fixed the problems, because we know that they didn't fix the problem, but they didn't. We all know Sega did not fix the problem. The point system is still an absolute flop and a failure. We all know that Sega did not fix the problem. They say they do, but they didn't. Everybody knows this. And I like how Sega actually thinks that this is skill-based. Sega, are you guys losing brain cells over there? What? How in the heck can you call this skill-based? I'd like to know the answer to that question. How is this skill-based in any capacity? In any capacity, how is this skill-based? Yes, that's only the 50th monster truck. Absolutely. Were you guys saving comeback items for the final stretch? No, Sonic. It's not gotta focus next time. It's gotta get lucky next time. -2. This game sucks. Who?
Yeah, let's race.
I'm sorry. It just blows my mind just how bad this is. It absolutely blows my mind just how unthought through this tournament is. It blows my mind just how absolutely mind-bogglingly bad this tournament is. The point system literally doesn't work. Sega says they fixed it. That was a lie.
Hey guys.
Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So there's going to be at least one bot in this lobby, which means
Hey
the
guys.
points are going to say, oh, you got first place? Yeah, you lose 1 point. Literally, the point system is so bad that I've seen people lose points for placing second. I'm not making that up. I have seen people lose points for placing second. And this is after they supposedly, quote-unquote, fixed it. Sega did literally nothing to fix this. Sega did absolutely zero to fix this. And this is going to be the last stream I do of this, because I don't care about this tournament at all. It was made by incompetent people who have no idea what they're doing, and they don't care to fix it before the end of it. The absolute incompetence of the design of this tournament is just mind-blowing. It is absolutely mind-blowing. There is no way human beings worked on this. No way. No way human beings worked on this. No shot. No chance. Sorry. Nope. No shot. No shot. No chance. No how. No way. Was this made by people with a brain in their noggin? And if they do have a brain in their noggin, then it's definitely dormant. It is not functional, it is not turned on. It does not work. Yeah, get out of here, man. Friggin' hit me with your friggin' boxing glove the instant I get at you. Jeez. Oh look, it's the dev's #1 favorite item. Get rid of it. I don't want to see it. The dark chow didn't do its snicker, so I didn't know it was going to be a dark chow. Well, you know, audio cues don't even work in this game. Who thought? Oh look, it's the dev's #1 favorite item. Look, it's the dev's #1 favorite item, again. Of course, it goes on the outside because the devs don't know how to program anything properly in this game.
Not bad, I guess.
This game sucks. I hate this game. I hate this game. Zero. Oh boy.
Hey guys. How's it going?
You know what, as a matter of fact, I think after the stream, I'm done touching this tournament in general.
Hey guys.
I don't care about not reaching Emerald Rank because I know it's not my fault if I don't. It's 100% Sega's fault if I don't reach Emerald Rank because they don't have the brain capacity to design something like this properly.
See ya.
They should just stick to one-player games because that's where they shine. Any multiplayer games they make just is not that good. Yeah, I know. Also, Dressing Transformed was absolute peak. But guess what? That wasn't made by Sega. That was by Sumo Digital. Sega as a company are always going to be one of the GOATs to me because they actually listen to the community and they actually, you know, care about giving them a nice experience. But sometimes they just make the absolute stupidest... They have the absolute stupidest ideas sometimes, such as this tournament. Like, holy heck, who greenlit this trash? Who in their right mind said, yeah, this is okay? Like, I would like to know the answer to that question. Who in the heck said that this tournament was okay? That the game itself was at an okay state to have something like this? When there was clearly so much more to be had with this game in terms of balance. Who in the heck said this was okay? I need to know the answer to this question. I really do. That way I can write them a harshly worded letter telling them, hey, never make another suggestion for any game ever again in your entire life because you're just going to ruin it. From me to you, free of charge, just because I do it. I'm starting to think that this tournament is the reason they didn't get Game of the Year. I'm starting to think that this tournament is the reason they didn't get Game of the Year. It's like Sega was trying to give it some last-second content to give it a boost in points, and then they just absolutely screwed it over because they put no real, like, thought process into this tournament, and they screwed themselves over. I think this tournament is the reason they didn't get. This tournament, I'm convinced that this tournament is the reason they didn't get Game of the Year. I am convinced. I'm convinced that this tournament is the reason they did not get our racing Game of the Year anyway. Wow, I'm in well placed and I get one boost and the dev's #1 favorite item in video game history. Yes, knocked me off because this game has no rules when it comes to its physics. Oh wait, I forgot this game doesn't have physics. Oh look. Yes, conveniently placed there for me to hit. Like the devs are telling them, hey, he's going to be right there at this particular point in time.
Gotta focus next time.
No, Sonic. No. It's not gotta focus next time. It's gotta get lucky next time. This game's trash. This game is absolute dog water. Okay, you know what, Sega? Since you really want people to only use this build in the entire game, since you literally only want people using this in the entire game, I'll go ahead and use it. I'll use it. I'll humor you, Sega. I will humor you.
Yeah, let's race.
I will humor you. I will humor you. I will use the BS build. You know what? Actually, funny enough, after having watched a video regarding why this build isn't exactly all BS, some points were brought up that actually make me say, okay, you know what? Okay, fair point, fair point. Because front running in this game is literally an I want to lose statement.
Do it.
There are no good defensive items except the shield. That's literally it. But guess what? The chances of you getting it in first place are decreased. Okay, Sega. I guess you don't want people front running in this game. I guess Sega doesn't want people front running in this game if they literally decrease the probability of defensive items in first. That doesn't add up. And Sega seriously seems to think that this game is skill-based. It's not, unfortunately. This game is not skill-based in any way, shape, size, or form. It's been a hot minute since I used this freaking technical drift. And yeah, that's another thing. The tornado item should not damage it. It's literally a defensive item, not an offensive item. Again, just a nice show of Sega's incompetence to make a functional online multiplayer racing game. Jeez. The other ones were not made by Sega, and that's probably why they were so successful. They were made by Sumo Digital. People that actually know what they're doing. Hey look, I can literally drift in a straight line. Another thing, why is this tournament not in supersonic speed? I imagine if this tournament is for skill-based players, they'd be able to handle supersonic speed, am I correct? Or is it not skill-based? Oh wait, that's right, it's luck-based with items. Get your freaking green goop trash out of here. Ouch. Yep, the one frame it wasn't very recognized. Yep, and here comes the old monster trash. Can you stop hugging the wall for the love of absolutely all creatures great and freaking small? OMFG to the GGG. There's a 200,000 trillion billion decade long year wait between when you can use items. I used the boost to go across the grass, and guess what? I'm not able to use the shield right after because this game is delayed at beyond all recognition. Oh my gosh, this game sucks. I'm sorry, this game is not good. 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 There's a 200,000 trillion billion year long delay between using one item and another. There is no skill expression in this game. There is no skill expression in this game. There isn't. There is 100% no skill expression in this game. You literally cannot, and I mean literally cannot, play this game like a functioning human being. You have to play it like some... I'm starting to think there's a reason people are cheating. Because they have no other option. Sega is not giving them any other option. So I'm guessing there is a reason people are cheating in this game. I'm guessing there is a reason people cheat in this game. Because they're fed up with how unbalanced and just unpolished it is. And you know what? At that point, I don't blame them. I don't blame them. Send Sega a message. Send Sega a message. Tell them, hey, fix your game. Fix your game and I'll stop cheating. That's literally what it is. At that point, you know what? I wouldn't be surprised if the game's complete, absolutely absurd, nonsensical BS is why people cheat. Because they're just fed up with how unpolished and unbalanced it is. So you know what? Yeah. Send Sega a message. Tell them, hey, fix your game. This game was not ready for release. This tournament was not ready to be a thing. Bugsy, welcome. How's it going? How you doing? Just losing my absolute mental sanity in a game made by absolute incompetent fools who have no idea how to do anything properly. I am literally losing every last bit of patience I have with this game. I am not kidding. If this game doesn't make me crash out, then I'll be surprised. I will genuinely be surprised. I mean, I'm kind of crashing out right now, but I'm talking about, like, massive crash out, like, getting up, freaking throwing stuff around. Kind of crash out. Everyone will conveniently have their ability attacks timed to stop me from getting invincible, but me? Nope. Why? Because the devs are 100% on call with everybody, saying, hey, he's over here, he doesn't have a charge up, now's your chance, hit him. Jeez. Yes. Monster Truck 1, Monster Truck 2, Monster Truck 3, Monster Truck 4, Monster Truck 5, Monster Truck 6, Monster Truck 7, Monster Truck 8, Monster Truck 9, Monster Truck 10, Monster Truck 11, Monster Truck 12, Monster Truck 13, Monster Truck 14, Monster Truck 15, Monster Truck frickin' 15, Monster Truck 16, Monster Truck 17, Monster Truck 18, Monster Truck 19, Monster Truck 20! How many Monster Trucks can we get in one race? Let us find out, shall we? Yeah, I'm sorry, but the recent balance patch, quote-unquote, that they put out for this game did nothing to fix it. It was such a lame, lousy, pathetic disappointing patch. I'm sorry. There was nothing added to this game that is worth, you know, worth anyone's time. Oh, we added new gadgets! Oh, really? What do those gadgets do besides take up more gadget slots than is needed, when literally all anyone still runs is this invincibility build, huh? What's the point of those new gadgets? Wanna tell me? Sega? Care to tap? Care to share? Huh? What your limited intellectual capacities were thinking when you thought that these new gadgets were actually gonna make a difference for non-front runners? Sega acts like there's a huge distance between, like, 1, 2, 3, 4th place. Then there's this big distance, and then there's, you know, 5, 6, 7, 8. And then there's another big distance, 9, 10, 11, 12. Sega doesn't get... I get 3rd place and I get 4 points. There's no point to playing this tournament anymore. I'm sorry. There is zero reason to play in this tournament. I don't know why I'm doing it. Why am I doing it? Why am I wasting my time with this trash?
Yeah, let's race.
Why am I wasting my time with this trash? What am I doing? Why am I torturing myself? Why am I torturing myself?
Yeah, let's race.
Am I some kind of masochist?
Let's go.
Yeah. Sure.
Agreed.
Jeez.
See ya.
I don't like him playing this much. I really don't. But what else can I do? When Sega clearly demonstrated that they do not care to fix this properly. You hate the waiting time in this game? Yeah, it's longer than it needs to be. Absolutely it is. Hey Sega, if you really do care, how about releasing one more quick update to fix the point system the way it absolutely needs to be fixed before this tournament ends, so people that want to get to Legend can actually get to, or, you know, Emerald can actually get to Emerald properly. And Sega, I'm going to tell you once again for the third time how you can do this. Are you ready? Are you ready? Are you listening? Are you listening? Are you ready? Make it so that winning against bots gives you the same amount of points as you would against winning against actual players. It's simple. So simple a freaking moron can freaking figure out. Someone who has never played a video game before in their life can figure it out. It's that simple. So what's your guys' excuse, Sega? What is your guys' excuse? You only had how long to make this game? Jeez Louise. This game is a mess. So I'm going to tell you this one more time, Sega. For the fourth time. You need to release one more quick update to fix the point system for this game. And for the fourth time, I'll tell you how to do it. Make it so that winning against bots gives you the same amount of points as winning against human players. It is so simple. It is so ridiculously simple. I don't know why you guys can't figure that out. Yep, just in time for mine to run out, right? Everyone else's? Nope, everyone else's is just fine. It's the dev's #1 favorite item in the entire racing game history. Oh my gosh. Holy heck. Another one! It's the dev's #1 favorite item in racing game history. Oh my gosh. Holy cow. This game is putrid. Yes, give them a drill in what? 12 to give me one boost wisp in frickin'. This one sucks.
Gotta focus next time.
No, Sonic. No. It's not gotta focus next time. It's gotta get lucky next time. Yep. It's a pity. It's a pity. Sega doesn't know how to do anything properly when it comes to online multiplayer racing. They seriously think that this game is skill-based? They clearly have not played the game. Clearly, they have not played the game. Clearly. And I mean, ridiculously clearly, they have not played the game. In every sense imaginable, they have not played the game at all. And I wonder just how little playtesting was actually done with this game. We were the playtesters, correct? We told them what needed to change, or be fixed. Did they do that? Nope. Items are still ridiculously, unnecessarily, retardedly, stupidly stronger than they need to be. The point system is still absolutely retarded.
Is that so?
Yes, it is so, Blaze. What you talking about?
Let's go.
Come on.
I really don't like complaining, dude. I really don't like complaining this much, but what else can I do when clearly Sega has no clue whatsoever how to actually fix this? This Legends tournament is the biggest flop I have seen in a video game ever. I am sorry. I feel like they just tried to shove this out as soon as they could just to get a little extra people playing before the Game of the Year awards. I don't know. And as a result, all they did was show just how unpolished and unbalanced the game is as a result. It sucks. It really does suck. This game has a lot of potential, but unfortunately I don't think it's going to reach that potential because the devs clearly don't care enough to fix what needs to be fixed. If they did, the point system would not be as whack as it still is right now. You know, just the facts. Just the flat out facts. Yes, because that really needs a lock-on feature, right? Whoever decided that needs a lock-on feature is so trash at aiming in games that they just give themselves, like, you know, homing abilities for, like, everything. Whoever decided that needs a lock-on is just trash at the game. That's all there is to it. Like, there's literally zero reason why the green glove needs to lock on when there's a red one that does that. Zero reason whatsoever. Jeez Louise. So what if I place first or second? I will have gained no points for it. A lot of companies need to listen to the fans. Sega is one of them, but the changes they made fixed nothing, unfortunately. So while they do listen, they don't make the necessary adjustments. Look at that. Third place and I get just 4 points for it. Just 4 points for it and I get... Oh my gosh. You are not rewarded for winning. You are not rewarded for doing good in this game. You just aren't. You're really not. Well, let's handicap myself and use the worst vehicle class in the game. Shall we? Honestly, dude, I don't know what Sega was thinking with this tournament. I don't know what they were on. They were clearly high and drunk at the same time. And I mean, clearly. Let me try something. Let me see if this works. Like, it's supposed to be a build that just completely negates, or not, it either lessens how impactful the items are or completely negates them. I've got no means of collecting rings, but whatever. Again, Sega, you will always be one of the GOATs to me, but sometimes the stuff you do with your games just really dragging them down. So if I get hit, I will have a lot less of an impact, or I won't get hit at all. Let's see if this helps. And yeah, again, there's no reason quick recovery needs to be 3 slots. No reason. Especially when ultimate charge is 2. Quick recovery needs to be reduced to just 2 slots. And that's a fact. That is an absolute 100% fact. Yikes, don't overshoot it. Oh my gosh, I despise this vehicle class so much. It literally cannot charge up its drifts. It literally cannot charge up its drifts, it's so bad. And supposedly they're supposed to be like the class that reduces the impact of getting hit with good acceleration. Really? Then how come power type vehicles are better at recovering? Yeah, do your worst. Must like getting hit with the dev's #1 favorite item every freaking 2 seconds, huh? Yep. Can you get your BS nonsensical, ugly, grotesque freaking trash off my screen, Sega? That doesn't need to be there to begin with. Did Sega have some kind of deal with Sony to force people to have to get stick drift so they would buy more PlayStation controllers? Are you in each other's pockets, Sega? Is that why this game the demo was exclusive to the PS5? 2 points for 3rd place. Are you in each other's pockets, Sega? Is that why that item exists when it has no reason to exist? Huh? Probably. Probably, yeah. Then again, I'm guessing the actual reason the demo exists, or the closed now retest exists specifically on the PS5 because it's the most... it was the best option. They get to showcase actual good graphics with relatively affordable online service compared to freaking Microsoft's, which is absolutely the complete opposite of affordable and just unnecessarily overpriced. AAA devs are just shooting themselves in the foot, man.
Sounds good.
You gotta love how they're butthurt about Expedition 33, proving that they don't need to overprice everything and put like millions of dollars into a freaking game and then overprice it just to make that money back. It just goes to show that AAA devs are amongst the stupidest people on the planet. Jeez. They're so easily blinded by money. And then they try to make it look like, oh, that just means you don't value your product if you don't overprice it. No, the complete opposite, you mental retards. They value it so because they want people to actually play it. They want to give people a chance to play it, make it affordable. They want to actually sell the product because they value it. Therefore, they make it affordable. But AAA devs are literally, like I said, amongst the stupidest people on the planet. So, yeah. Zip zoom.
Let's keep up the pace.
Jeez Louise. Acceleration type vehicles are just dog water. And their handling isn't all that good either. Doo-doo-doo-doo. 20,000 years later, I can finally drive up a drift boost. Yes, so players are just invisible now, huh? Players are just invisible now, huh? Dang. Who the heck knocked me off the track there? Dang. Players are just invisible now? What? Dang. Holy heck. Something... This game stops functioning in some way every day.
If we were racing on foot,
This game stops functioning in some way every day you play it. Yeah, thanks. Minus 14. This is the last time I ever touch this stupid, worthless, good-for-nothing, waste-of-time tournament. This is the last time I'll ever touch it. I don't care. I don't care about round 2 either. I don't give two flying fricks about round 2.
yeah, let's race.
I don't care. I'm not touching this tournament ever again. Once this stream is done, I am never touching it ever again. I don't care. Sega can say, "Oh, we actually fixed it this time. It'll be better." No. Don't care, don't care, don't care, don't
Hey
care.
guys,
Because from the patch notes, you clearly are taking notes from Nintendo on how to lie about fixing things. Sega. So the next time you say you actually fixed something for round 2, made it more tolerable, fixed the point system, I'll say, yeah, okie dokie. Because you didn't. Don't get me wrong, it was nice that they were so quick to supposedly fix it. But what's the point of releasing an update if it doesn't fix anything? You know what I mean? I should not be losing points for placing 4th. I should not be losing points for placing 4th. That's all there is to it. I'm sorry. Sorry, Sega, but no. You guys fumbled this one up pretty badly. You guys clearly were not ready to release this game mode. So do me a favor and don't even make round 2 a thing. Just let this be the only time the tournament ever exists. I don't care. It's got no reason to be a thing when the game is as unbalanced and unpolished as it is. When you go into world, ranking, there is a huge difference. A huge difference. It's playable in world match. It's absolutely playable in that mode. In this mode, it's not. This mode is 100% unplayable. In every way, shape, size, and form, it is unplayable. In every way, shape, size, and form, this mode is unplayable. Now we watch as the boost does not get me back up to top speed. Because the physics programmer to this game has never even heard of the word physics before in their life until just after they were asked to program the physics for the game. Hey, you island border. Get out of here. See ya! Holy heck, dude. Schoolish. Yeah, nah. Sorry, but no. Jeez, please, what a joke. If I somehow manage to pull a first place out of this, what am I gonna get for it? 3 points? Is that all you're gonna give me? Say is 3 measly little itty bitty points? Or you can just make it so that that has an oversized hitbox and needs to be 10,000 trillion billion times larger than it actually needs to be, just to screw me over, because that's all you do in this game, so you gotta screw the people who play it over with their #1 freaking dev items in existence in video game history. And a defensive item that people use offensively because you don't know how to design anything properly, so yeah. Holy sweet mother of all creatures, rating small, this game is a flop.
Not bad, I guess.
At least the tournament is. The game itself is fine. The tournament is just absolutely it's a disaster. This tournament is an absolute, like, level 10 disaster. Yeah, -1 for 5th place. What a joke. What a joke. What an utter waste of valuable time and energy, man. What a waste of time and energy this tournament is. It only gives you a few points for crossing the line, no matter what place you get. Yeah, seriously. You can get in first place, and then it'll be like, ooh, you get 1 point. But then you'll play second, and it'll be, ooh, -20 points. Maybe 30. This tournament is an absolute waste of everyone's time and energy. It really is. This tournament is a waste of everyone's time and energy. There's zero reason to play this. There is zero reason to play in this tournament. You've got zero reason to even touch it. I'm sorry.
Hey guys.
If Sega actually knew how to make points work properly, I would have already been in Emerald. I would have already been in Emerald last week. Last week I would have made it to Emerald. But no. Because I only get 1 point for placing first and lose 1,000 for placing 12th. Nope. Jeez Louise, dude. Literally, every video I have ever seen of this tournament is people doing nothing but complaining about it. I'm not making that up. And that just goes to show that this tournament is not good. It's not designed well. It is so poor. It is so poorly made. It's got no reason to exist to begin with. Literally, it's got zero reason to exist. Just flat out, dude. Just flat right the heck out. It's got zero reason to exist. This tournament's got no business being in this game. At all. This tournament has no business being a thing to begin with. what you get for freaking bumping me.
Nice. Great.
Yeah, we're still invincible. Ooh, invincibility after getting hit. That'll help people make comebacks. No, it won't, Sega. Shut up. If you played your game, you'd know that that doesn't work. If you actually took a minute to actually play your game, you'd know that that wouldn't work. 100% you would know. Did you use your defensive item offensively, and as a result, you had no defenses? Oh, whoopsies. Ooh. Seriously, there is no reason for that tornado to do damage. It's a defensive item, not an offensive one. Yes, thank you, Sega. 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 Thank you, Sega for nothing.
Not bad, I guess.
That you lose rings all because you bumped into a wall. Yeah, that should not be a thing to begin with. I'm sorry. Losing rings because you bump into a wall is stupid. Getting hit by items makes sense. But bumping into a wall? I'm sorry, what? You suck, Sega. You suck. You should not lose rings for bumping into a wall. That is just plain flat out retardation. It is retardation. You shouldn't lose rings for bumping into players either. Both are just as equally stupid.
Hey guys.
Oh, but that would mean the power types don't have their unique ability. Dude, shut up. Power types recover quicker from items. That's what makes them. That's their unique ability. Meanwhile, acceleration does almost nothing. Speed type does almost nothing. Boost type charges their drift boost the fastest. And handling is surprisingly effective, because actually, believe it or not, handling cars accelerate while drifting around corners. They actually accelerate. They go faster. So yeah. Speed type cars are all-rounders. Acceleration do literally nothing, and yeah, that's pretty much it. Sega did not design this game very nicely. Speed type cars need to go faster. They need to be faster. There is no reason a freaking speed type car should be at just 198 at max speed. They need to bump that up to 200. Fact. They need to bump it up to 200. Simple as that. Sliding on some ice, because this game's physics have no freaking rules.
Yeah, where to next?
We like Steampunk City. It's a fun crossword. Might even be my favorite one. Not too sure about that though. And just like that, nothing happened. Yes. Sega needs to make it so that the tornado does the same thing that spin drift does. It just pushes you out of the way. It's got no business actually doing damage to you, because it's a defensive item, not an offensive one. But I guess that just goes to show that Sega doesn't know the difference between left and right. That they don't know the difference between offense and defense. Yes, everyone else gets lasers and drills. Me, I get nothing but boosts. And somehow that works. Screw you! Yes, it's the dev's #1 favorite item in the history. Oh my goodness. I deserved first place, but Sega doesn't know how to balance the game properly, so there. Plushies, welcome. How goes it? How you doing? Went to Christmas parade? Ooh, hope that was fun. Hope you had fun. And back up to where I was. Kind of. Holy heck, dude. I should be at Emerald by now. I should have been at Emerald by now. By last weekend, I should have been at Emerald. But no. The point system was flawed before the patch, and it's even more flawed now after the patch. So, it's factually not my fault that I'm not at Emerald. It's Sega's fault for not knowing how to balance things properly.
Greetings.
For not knowing how to make the point system actually function like an actual point system. People losing points for placing second. And guess what? That was after the patch. People losing points for placing second. And that was after the
I'm
patch.
departing.
Sega literally made the point system worse than it already was. How? How? Yes, fire it immediately like a freaking Shard's way. Sweet. And a frenzy time that shouldn't exist because Sega doesn't want people getting good combat items. despite the fact that they make the comeback items way too freaking strong. I don't mind this frenzy time, but yeah. It's the dev's #1 favorite item in history. Oh my goodness, look at that. Jeez Louise. Get your trash off my screen, Sega. How many points am I gonna get? 1. $11. Might as well be 1. I am not rewarded for my efforts at all. This tournament is made by troglodytes.
Yeah, let's race.
Okay, well, time to go back through the cars again. Gonna use this one to handicap myself again. Jeez. 11 points for my first place. Meanwhile, I'll lose 11 for placing 5th. If I played this tournament more when it was brand new, I probably would have gotten to Emerald, but
Hello.
I wanted to wait to stream it to showcase it, and as a result, no one's playing it anymore because they don't care to because of how absolutely absurdly bad it is.
Hello.
So now it's going to be harder for me to get to Emerald. If I don't get the Emerald, again, it won't be my fault. It will 100% be Sega's. Because regardless of how long I've played this for, the point system has no reason to be that putrid. Yeah, you chose mine. Whoopee. $11 points for first place. I should be getting 50 for that after how much you screwed me over, Sega. You should be giving me... You should literally just let my next first place, or top 3 even, instantly get me to Emerald. Because I would be there by now if it weren't for your incompetence. Jeez, the frickin' knees, dude. If Sega knew how to balance this properly, I would be in Emerald fine. I would have been in Emerald long ago. But no. Nobody knows. Every first place only equates to 10 points, while every 5th place equates to minus 15. For shame, Sega, for shame. You pushing content out that's not ready to be pushed out for your game. For shame. Chocolate chip sundaes. See, I don't think Sega knows their own games. Pretty much in the same vein Nintendo doesn't know their own games. Yes. Yes, use a defensive item offensively because Sega doesn't know how to design anything properly. Without the help of other companies, like Sumo Digital, for example. Your invincibility ran out. Here comes the BS. Dude, acceleration cards are trash. Oh, they recover faster from taking damage, says the game devs.
Focus next time.
But guess what they actually do? Nothing. Says the people who actually play the game. And no, it's not gotta focus next time, it's gotta get lucky next time. One more turn with trash acceleration. Zero purpose acceleration. No reason to be in the game acceleration. And apparently Sega seems to think that boost vehicles have a longer lasting boost. But that's coming from people that don't actually play the game.
Hello. Hey.
They do not have a longer lasting boost. That is BS. Sega says that this game may be a typical arcade racer with items, but inside, it's a skill-based racer.
Hey guys.
But that's coming from someone who hasn't played the game.
Sure. Let's go.
Seriously. This game is not skill-based. It factually is not. 110% factually is not skill-based in any way, shape, size, and form. No way is this skill-based. This is not skill-based in any way, shape, size, and form. It's unbalanced. It's unpolished. It's jank. We didn't pay $90 for this half-baked experience, Sega. Yeah, don't waste your time with this Legends tournament. Don't bother even touching it. It is not worth your time or energy. This Legends tournament offers nothing for the game, other than just to showcase how poorly designed it is in a lot of the rewards. We're going dumpling!
Let's keep up the pace.
Not really, though. We're just driving through without cussing and all. Right down the middle. Oh look, it's the dev's #1 favorite item. I don't want to see it. Get rid of it. see how you like it. And would you look at that? I'm back up in first. Oh, wait, never mind. Jet the Huak. And in my opinion, the only true rival of Sonic. Shadow's fine and all, but just the only one who has officially actually beaten Sonic at his own game. Thank you, almost Ash.
Good race, everyone.
I'll take a third. I'll take a third. Even if it just gives me 1 point. Might as well be 1 point. Jeez Louise, dude.
Yeah, let's race.
I despise this freaking tournament. I despise every last thing there is about it. It's got no reason to exist. This tournament has zero reason to even exist in the first place. Whoever greenlit this, never let them make another suggestion for your game ever again, Sega, because they're just going to ruin it. Literally, whoever came up with this tournament, never, ever, ever again listen to them for any more suggestions for this game, because they're just going to ruin it. Who's playing at McDonald's?
Hey guys. Hey guys.
Lovely.
Yeah, this is the last time I'm touching this tournament. I don't care about reaching Emerald anymore. I don't care.
Hey guys.
Ta-ta.
I'm tired of experiencing this trash. I don't want to do it anymore. Next time I stream this game, I'm just going back to world ranking, where everything is a little more fair. BS still happens in world rank, you know, whatever, but nowhere near on this level. You want to know how the point system should truly work in this? If you get first place, you get 24 points. And then literally every placement past that is just minus 2 points. Therefore, the lowest point you can get for getting in 12th is 2 points. Why should you gain points in 12th place? Why? Because this game is unfair. That's why. The items are unfair in this game. It's not your fault for being trash. It's because you're not trash at this game. It's the items that are like, ha ha. Yeah, I'm aware of more, Mario Kart also has items, but Mario Kart's items are infinitely more balanced than this garbage. Literally, you can get hit in first place in Mario Kart with a blue shell and still remain in first place if you're a skilled enough driver. Making it so that Mario Kart is more, I'm going to say it's like 75% skill-based, 25% luck-based. Meanwhile, this game is 100% luck-based. There is absolutely no skill involved with this game whatsoever. Eat it! Invincibility. Yeah, once you get hit in first place in this game, you are going immediately down to 10th. There should be no reason at all why the items slow you down as much as they do. And there should be absolutely no reason at all why the recovery time is as bad as it is. Quick recovery 110%. 200% needs to be the default recovery time. If Sega can just do that, that would solve almost everything. If they just make quick recovery time the default recovery time, that would solve pretty much everything. And I say pretty much. Jeez, you got a problem, pal? Haha. Yeah, that's what you get. That's what you get. Eat it. It's the dev's #1 favorite item. Oh my goodness. The most common item in the entire game. Right there. Yes, use your drill and call yourself and to win. Use your items to win, because that's literally what this game factually is. An item-based racer. No skill whatsoever in any way, shape, size, or form anywhere to be seen.
Gotta focus next time.
No. Gotta get lucky next time. I'm surprised I placed 5th after all that BS. But I'm probably gonna lose 5 points, right? I was right. It only says -3, but it was actually -5. We all know that. This Legends tournament is the worst thing in gaming history ever in a game. Got no reason to exist. So why does it? Why is this Legend tournament a thing when there's nothing legendary about it except how legendarily bad it is? Literally, that's the only thing legendary about this entire tournament. Just how bad it is. That's the only thing people are going to remember from this tournament. It was just how unforgiving, unbalanced, unfair, unpolished, unfun it was. Just how bad it was. That's the only thing people are going to remember from this tournament.
Hello.
So good job, Sega. Good job.
Farewell.
Good job.
Farewell.
The only thing you're going to have people remember about this tournament was just how unfair, unbalanced, unprepared, unthought through, just how unfun it was, okay? Because its level of trash is quite legendary status. The level of trash this tournament is up in legendary status. Maybe that's why it's called a Legend tournament. Because video game add-ons of this level of trash are truly legendary. Literally. Video game edition of this status truly are legendary. Just how trash they are. It's the dev's #1 favorite item. It's the dev's #1 favorite item.
Let's keep up the pace.
Wow. The person next to me is gonna get such a nice advantage of constant invincibility because that's what Sega wants to have happen in this game, apparently. That's not gonna do anything to him. He actually got hit. Yeah, that's what you get for firing that glove at me. That's what you freaking get. That's what you get. Okay, here comes overly common monster truck that I never seem to get. Wow, Sega had that glove home into me. Didn't you, Sega? Wait, you don't like me dissing how trash this is, Sega? Well then perhaps you should have put a little more thought into it, you know what I mean? You don't like me dissing how bad this is, then perhaps you should have put more thought into it. You know, just saying. Just saying. It's kind of your own fault it's as bad as it is, you know? You're the ones that made it. Without actually knowing how unbalanced this game truly, factually, definitely is. Because you guys aren't the ones that are playing it. I guess Sega? Alright, Sega? It's your own fault that it's as bad as it is. You're the ones that didn't think about how bad this is. You're the ones that clearly didn't make the changes that everyone told you, the adjustments everyone told you to literally make before the game was even released. Okay, Sega? It's your own fault for it being as bad as it is. It's your own fault.
Not bad, I guess.
Minus another 10 points. Let's go. It doesn't matter what rank everyone else is, I should not be losing points for placing 5th. But I can't find any Emerald ranks because once people reach Emerald, they don't want to play this anymore because of how trash it is. So literally, I lose points regardless if I win or not. At that point, I shouldn't even be playing. Like, actually. I lose points for winning.
Nice. Very well.
Why am I doing this? Don't worry, it's the last time I'll ever do this. It's the last time I'm touching this
Hey guys.
piece of dog water trash tournament that clearly was not made by people with an IQ any higher than that of 10. Maybe. Oh my gosh, dude. This was made by people that do not know how to use their brains. It's the last time I'm touching it, though. It's okay. Just get through these 6 last races of this tournament. I am not touching round 2. I do not care. And if Sega says they fixed the point system, I won't care either. Because they actually didn't. If they said they fixed it before, then why is it still just as bad as it was before you supposedly fixed it, Sega? I'm sorry, Sega, but you guys kind of, nope.
Let's go.
Fixed it, apparently? No, you didn't. That's why I'm losing points for getting top 6. Because you fixed it. Sorry, but if they truly did fix it, I would not be losing points for getting top 6, simply because I'm playing against a bunch of freaking bronze. If my efforts are not going to be rewarded, then I have got 0 reason to play this. $20,000 later. I should just main Extreme Gear. Sonic Riders is factually better than CrossWorlds. Though, I mean, yeah, All-Stars Racing Transformed was phenomenal. Is phenomenal. Still is to this day. It just sucks that it came out at a time when there wasn't, you know, as much connection to the community because everything was still a little bit on the primitive side in terms of internet. Jeez. Have fun taking the shortcut. So I have to take it a little wider. A second one within how many seconds of the last one? Sega, you didn't tell me you put the items on extreme in this tournament. You didn't say that. You didn't say anything about that to anybody. What the heck? How much am I gonna get? 1 point?
Can't beat the best.
Wow, that Omega was right behind me. They were tailgating me. Holy heck. But the ring minigame boost came in clutch. Nine! I gained 9 from my performance. You know what? I should just stop complaining at this point because you already know just how absolute dog water this point system is. And how Sega definitely actually factually lied about fixing it. Sorry, Sega, but I'm inclined to believe that if you say you fixed it in time for round 2, I'm going to say, yeah, no, you didn't. Okay, here's the thing. I'll participate in round 2, but not until after I've heard what other people have to say about it. Because I'm not diving into this again. I don't want to experience this trash anymore. This is amongst some of the absolute most grueling, infuriating, just unfun I have ever had in a video game ever. This is far worse than Splatoon 3 Splatfests ever were. Ever. This makes Splatoon 3 Splatfest actually look like some kind of festivity.
Agreed.
This is just otherworldly levels of bad.
No. Bye-bye.
Yeah, because I'm facing a bunch of bronze players, I get no reward for getting top placement. Oh, but I'll sure as heck lose points for placing maybe 3rd or 4th, right? Sega, you do realize the bronze or the ranking doesn't determine your skill level. It doesn't. Nothing really does in this game. It just depends on if you get lucky with what items you pull. Because this is item-based, it's not skill-based. Therefore, the ranking system shouldn't exist to begin with. There shouldn't be a bronze, a silver, a gold ranking. No, it should only be how many points you get. And the same goes for, freaking, worldwide. There shouldn't be legend level 6 or 7 or 5 or whatever. There shouldn't, because it should just be points. It should just be exact points. Because this is not a skill-based game in any way, shape, size, and or form. No, sorry. Especially with how absolutely bad and unbalanced the items are. I legit still feel like this game is in beta. I really do. I feel like I'm still playing a beta version of this game. I do not notice any difference between now and the beta. It's still just as jank. The animations are still just as stiff. The matchmaking is still just as garbage. The items are still just as overpowered and broken. Jeez. This actually, definitely, factually still feels like beta. I'm sorry. It absolutely still feels like it's in beta. I still feel like I'm playing a beta version of this game. Look, I can use my defensive item offensively because Sega doesn't know how to design anything properly. And 1 green glove brings me from 1st to 7th. That would probably not happen in a Mario Kart game, like Mario Kart Deluxe, which I still think is the better racing game than this. I think Mario Kart Deluxe is better than this game. Specifically Deluxe, 8 Deluxe though. I get out of the air, please? And what prevented me from performing tricks there? Is it because of jank physics? Most likely. Another first place finish.
Woo, number 1.
How are you not going to reward me for this, Sega? Nothing but bronze and silver and 1 gold. Therefore, maybe 5 points? Maybe 5 points? 9. Might as well have been 5. If you knew how to actually do this right, Sega, I would have been an emerald by now. I'm gonna keep said it again. I'll keep saying it. I would have been an emerald by now. I would have been an emerald by last week if you guys knew how to do this right. I forgot to take a picture. I should probably stop taking pictures every time I get first. It's just taking up unnecessary memory storage.
Hey guys. Hey guys.
Yeah, I should probably stop taking pictures every time I get first. It just feels accomplishing in a game that isn't skill-based, you know? Well, I mean, to a certain degree, it's still... I don't know. It's really hard to tell. It just feels accomplishing. But it's just taking up unnecessary memory storage on my PS5. So, I should probably... Yeah. That... maybe I'll take the occasional one if it's, you know, for a special event or something, but... Yeah, not every time. Or did I take your item? They took my rings. That's okay, I'll get rings by slipstream off of them. And then when I get to the straight line segment, this is going to go completely. Hey everybody! Hey, have fun!
Yeah, where to next? Galactic Parade.
Technically, I should have a nice advantage here. Because I get a mini ring boost every time I go through a dash panel, giving me pretty much double boost. Sorry, I wanted to use it. I wanted to get another item. Jeez, that took a minute. Yakahooey! I get rid of this. Feel like our defensive item. Is that gonna help me? Probably not. Actually, yes it did. Ouch. Weep.
Nice. Let's go again.
Yeah. Hey, there's a few platinums in here, so maybe that third place will boost me a little bit. Nope. 6th. Only 6 points for placing third. It's fun not being rewarded for showing some skill expression in this game. It's really fun. You have to consistently place first and now to get to Emerald rank, which good luck doing in a game that isn't skill based.
Hello.
The last rush of all 3 of these is asinine.
Let's go. Okay. Yeah. Agreed.
The last stretch to all 3 of these tracks is rather asinine.
Hey guys.
Agreed.
She even Blaze agrees. Yeah. With how frustrated I've gotten at this tournament, I'm surprised I haven't cursed. And no, the word asinine technically isn't a curse word. It was literally used in the Sonic Boom TV show.
Nice. Jamming.
Yes, let's use our defensive items offensively because Sega doesn't know how to design anything properly. Good. Now I'm gonna... should I take this? Wow, it actually kind of worked. What a rarity. And a shortcut like that works in a game with the worst physics known to racing game history. That's kind of nice. I can still make it come back. I can still make it come back. Oh, you got lucky. Yes. Use your frickin' stupid drill. Tenth place, give me 1 boost. Because Sega doesn't want me making a comeback. Hey guys, what Sega? I'm gonna make a comeback. Whether you want me to or not, you fake little starchers. You
Time to slip ahead.
game developers who supposedly know how to balance your game. Look, I'm already in first. Oh, what's this? Oh, what's that? Oh. Here.
Nice. Jamming.
Ooh, frame rate. What the heck? Uh-oh, you didn't have your invincibility. That's what you get for bumping into me. Oh no, am I gonna get squished? Yes, I'm gonna get squished. Oh gosh, that one hurt. Oh man, oh damn, oh shoot, oh heck. That's another thing. There should not be 2 different items that target first. Like, that is just rancid. Why are there 2 items that target first place? That shouldn't be a thing, Sega. If you had any IQ points whatsoever, you would know that that does not need to be a thing. But unfortunately, it's a Sega we're referring to here. They apparently think there needs to be 2 things to target first.
Good race, everyone.
Let me guess. 1 point. Might as well have been 1. Watch me just get back to where I was before I started streaming. Watch me literally just get back to where I was before I started streaming. The only reason I went ahead and took the picture was because I knew to switch to a speed type vehicle now. Okay. 2 more races to go. And then I can finally call it quits with this BS tournament. I don't want to freaking play this no more. The only people that enjoy this are hardcore masochists. Oh, man, the final stretch to all 3 of these is complete garbage. But which one's... I'm gonna say this one's not as bad.
Hey guys.
Specifically because I've got the ring boost. Meanwhile, the one on Ocean View, if you do not have some means of going through that off-road section at the end, you are absolutely not going to place high. You're not going to. You're going to be forced to take a long way around while everyone else uses their monster trucks to just bash through you, and you're going to place last every freaking time. Such a poorly designed last stretch to the track. If you do not have the means to cross that off-road section on the final turn, you are not placing a good... You are not getting a high placement. You literally are not. That's just all there is to it. Very poorly designed track at the end. And probably overall my least favorite version of Ocean View. I think my favorite version of Ocean View comes from Transformed. Which was brought back in Team Sonic Racing, which is nice. Which means, unfortunately, there was one version of it, one track that was kind of left out, which kind of sucks. Really. And it was a really cool version of the track as well, because it just had this huge jump at the end, like in the middle of it, after going through this tunnel going underwater. It was cool. Yes, let's use our defensive items offensively because Sega does not have to design anything properly. Hey, I got the dev's #1 favorite item. It's the dev's #1 favorite item. Oh my gosh, holy cow. Just in time to stop me from taking a shortcut, isn't that right, Sega? You didn't program that at all. Yes, let's use our defensive items offensively because Sega doesn't know how to design anything properly. Jeez, can I get a drill, Sega? Or, no, you're not gonna allow me to get a drill. You would never allow me to get a drill. Never. You would never allow that. No, sirree. Wow, 9th place and I get a freaking stupid boxing glove? I get? Fifth? No, stupid sixth. Which means I'm definitely losing 52,000 trillion billion points. Wow, only -2? Dang. The dev's #1 favorite item, the Ninja Star Buzzsaw. The most common item in the entire game. And the stupidest as well. There's no reason it should take your item. It's got no business taking your item. The fact that it does just goes to show that Sega was not. They were high and drunk at the same time when they designed that item. This has the least BS final stretch. The fact that the final stretch is very important just goes to show how poorly designed this game is as a racing game. If the only part that matters is the final stretch, then you need to redesign your game from the ground up. Okay, just saying. If the only part that matters on the final stretch is literally, the only part that matters is the remaining 10% of a race, or 5% of a race, then you need to redesign it from the ground up. Because that is some horrid design. And here we go. If I don't have a boost item to cross the off-road on the final stretch, I'm instantly getting 12th. And probably losing 200,000 trillion billion points as a result. Should I purposely underperform? Yeah, but even if I do, Sega's not going to give me a drill or anything. They're just going to give me a triple boost, and then a 1 boost, and then a triple boost, and then 1 boost, and then triple boost, and then 1 boost, and then triple boost, and 1 boost. You already know. Sega thinks that's the only comeback item in the game. Meanwhile, literally everyone else will get nothing but drills, thus playing the game for them. And they'll win off of that. Because that's just how poorly designed this game is with the items. Oh well, it's okay. This is the last race I'm doing in this entire tournament. It's the dev's #1 favorite item. Oh my goodness. We have a freaking filthy casual over here who spams her item as soon as they get it. Yes. Why is everyone slowing down? What the heck? Okay. I'm gonna hold on to all 4 of these. And I'll let my driving skills maneuver me into first. And then someone with a defensive item can use it offensively to knock me out at first and back into 10th. And then my efforts will be for naught. Eat it.
Woo, #1.
12 points. And I'm literally 4 points behind where I was when I started this stream. 2 hours for no progress whatsoever. No, 2 hours for backtracking ever so slightly. This tournament blows rock hard. This tournament's got zero reason to exist. It shouldn't exist. I don't know why it does. I don't know why they thought this was a good idea. I don't know why they thought including a sweaty mode like this would be a good idea when the game is as unpolished and unbalanced and jank as it is. Especially when Sega doesn't even know how to make a proper point system that actually functions properly. If you don't know how to make a proper point system, then you are in no position to be making a mode like this, okay? Just saying. So, again, what they should do is make it so that you get... Okay, the point system should work like this. Regardless of your placement, you should always be climbing, because it's not up to your skills. It's luck. I mean, yeah, I demonstrated that I have skill right there. Makes me wonder how well I'd do if there were no items to slow me down and if it was all just boost. You know what, as a matter of fact, if round 2 is boost items only, I might just try it, because that will actually be skill-based. That will 100% actually be skill-based at that point. And at that point, you know what, I'll be like, yeah, you know what, I'll try it. I'm all for it. Why not? I'll give it a go. But yeah, if you get first place, you should always get 24 points, and then just every point below that, placement below that, should just be -2. So again, the lowest you can get is 2 points. Because unfortunately, the items in this game are still unbalanced. They're broken, and they are not... They're the you know, the worst aspect of this game. And despite me complaining and all that, despite any harsh things I may say to any of the developers or people that play this game or whatever, or this game itself, the game itself is fine. It's okay. It's got problems holding it back, but it's fine for what it is. This tournament, however, needs to just go away and never exist. Like, this tournament does not need a round 2. At least not until Sega decides to balance things properly. Okay, so... Yeah, anything harsh I may have said about this game, you know, the developers or maybe some of the people that play it, I don't freaking know. It's an okay game. The game is fine. It's fine. But this tournament, absolutely a waste of valuable time and energy. This tournament is... That Legends tournament is 100% a waste of everyone's valuable time and energy. That thing needed more time in the oven. This tournament needed more time to be properly balanced. There is no reason I should be losing points for placing 4th. 4th place, and I'm losing points. What is that? I'm sorry, but no. No. And as far as I'm concerned, I don't want to get to Emerald rank anymore. I just want to call it good there with this tournament, because this tournament is just so poorly designed that I would rather be playing Splatoon 3's Splatfests. And welcome, Subspace, to the very end of the stream. It's either because it's filled with bots or because a bunch of people are just bronze and silver rank. But yeah. I'm good. Maybe I'll try to go for a roll, I don't know. But I'm going to call it a stream here. So with that being said, thank you guys so much for joining me. Hope you all had fun. I'll see you next weekend. Until then, have a good rest of your day, afternoon, evening, or night.